Looks like it rained last night. But this balcony is amazing. The view is just really nice. It's nice to come out here with some coffee, do my morning reading. So our $30 Airbnb, great location, great view, but I don't think they expect people to be cooking because I'm using a spoon as a spatula for these eggs, and I have no trash bags for my eggshells. So yeah, we're just making do with what we got. And yeah, doing my best. There is a wine opener though, so check.
They have their priorities straight.
Yes, and I really don't want to scratch this can, so I'm trying to be very delicate.
Doing a great job, babe.
Thanks. Turned out all right.
We are headed to a walking tour of the old city, and we're heading there now, and we're gonna try and get a quick bite to eat on our way, but it takes like an hour and 10 minutes to walk there, and we have an hour and 25 minutes, so it's gonna be a very short bite to eat.
This is our first day walking around Argentina. I love this. There's nothing like walking around in a city for the first time.
Yep.
We got a lot more than we expected.
I don't know what we ordered.
You can have most of my cappuccino. How's it?
Good.
We got some empanadas, and then some ham and cheese sandwich, and a cappuccino, and a cafe, and all the bread. We got way too much food. So we just ate. There was a lot of food. Now we're catching an Uber to the park because the tour started 1 minute ago. Hola, buenas. Hola. Adios. We made it. Now I'm trying to find the tour. More protests. Polo Obrero. Don't know what that means, but we'll have to look that up. What's going on?
This is one of the 3 originals ever casted during Rodin's life. There are more than 20 thinkers around the world, but this is the only one in South America. History, Argentina never tried to invade another country to become a colonial power. It has never happened, okay? But if you see the map, Argentina is as big as many of the empires in history. Yes, for Europeans, Argentina is as big as Western and Central Europe. For Americans, Argentina is as big as Alaska, California, and Texas put together, with a surprisingly high percentage of usable land. So this is why, at least I think, Argentinians are so belligerent about our internal politics all the time. Yes, it's because we all know, everybody here is aware that this is a country of 44 million people that produces every year food enough for 400 million. So there shouldn't be any poverty here, right? We're still dealing with a 30-35% poverty rate, so I hope you guys have a great time in this contradictory, fascinating, beautiful country that it is complex and so beautiful and so incredibly generous. You know, after all this hardship we've been through, Argentina still has a national system of healthcare. If you go to a public hospital, you're going to be checked by the same doctor as in a very posh private clinic. The difference is infrastructure, yes, but there is no bill by the end, yes. We still have a national system of education and a national system of universities. I went there. I went to the University of Buenos Aires, standing this year in the QS ranking of all the universities in the world at the 72 position. I paid 30 pesos tuition first year, and I paid 300 for them to print my diploma when I was through. And that's the best university you can attend here. I think Argentina is a wonderful country. It's a country of 5 Nobel Prizes, 3 of them in science, and 2 that were deserved but never given. Dr. Favaloro invented bypass surgery. Yes? How many people did he save? And our greatest author, Jorge Luis Borges, he was better than many that actually got the Nobel Prize, and he never got it. So, well, I guess there's one thing that I know for sure that we all Argentinians will agree. It's a little thing, but we all agree on this one. Is that we are never going to see again our president escaping the pink house in a helicopter, landing on the rooftop. You know why? Because our current president approximately 2 years ago ordered for an organic farm to be built in the rooftop of the pink house. Because what our country really needs is 20 more square meters of plantation. So that was our tour. Did you like it?
Yes.
Thank you very much, guys. It was a pleasure to do this tour for you. Thank you very much.
We're going to see some sweet infrastructure right now. So we made the tour, barely, but it was fantastic. It was probably the best tour, no, it was the best tour that I've been on in South America. Our guide was absolutely fantastic. His name was Martin. He was awesome.
He had so much flavor and fire in his voice. You could tell he had so much passion for Argentina, which was really cool. We learned a lot about the economic history, the political history. We definitely want to learn more, so we're probably going to do some research tonight for some of the things that he mentioned, and also he offered to give us more information later.
Yeah, he was really fantastic. The thing that I liked best about him was that he told you his personal take on things, but he also, he didn't filter, you know, different information, but he also told you so that way you could decipher between what was fiction versus non-fiction or opinion versus fact. He was fantastic.
Yeah, and the tour was about 3 hours long. Right now the sun's setting. We decided to walk towards the water, so we just crossed this amazing bridge. It was beautiful, lots of pedestrians around.
Yeah.
And then probably dinner and back to work tonight. I'll not do too much tonight, but we're gonna do a lot of planning for Buenos Aires because we have no clue what we're going to be doing here. But we do know we really like this tour company, so we're probably gonna do their next couple tours, and they do them every day. So you'll see more of that.
So the fun fact that I learned about the architecture is that there's a lot of Spanish and Italian influence, and that's why there's kind of this Mod Podge around, and then it's nothing that looks specifically like it would be in Spain or something specifically that it would be in Italy. He said it's kind of like Argentinians. They're this Mod Podge of people, and so it's really beautiful.
Yeah, and the way he described it was beautiful when you look at one building just looks amazing, but as a whole it looks kind of disjointed. And he said that was like Argentina, which is pretty cool, pretty funny.
Yeah, I like that though.
Yeah.
What was your fun fact?
What was my fun fact? He had a funny story from his experience after the Boca River Plate game last year. They had their final, and it was the biggest football match of all time from his perspective, and it was played as two Argentinian teams, Boca Juniors and River Plate, and they're both in Buenos Aires, and they met in the finals of the league, and they met in the finals of the league, and they had to play in Madrid because it was just so contentious, and he's a River Plate fan, so when they won, he said he would go next to all of the Boca Juniors and collect their tears. So he said that was better than any antidepressant on the market. He was really funny about his love for football. And they actually play tomorrow in a semifinal in the same league. So we're gonna try to see that game, go to a local bar or something. He said it should be playing everywhere, so that should be really fun.
Yeah, we're excited.
Yeah. We're just gonna head back now, and we'll make our way out again tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow.
We're gonna try to find some cheese and some bread for dinner though, because It's very European with the wine, cheese, and bread type of feel, so we're gonna jump right on that train.
Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
So our Uber driver gave us an impromptu tour, and now we're heading to get some cheese and bread.
Yeah. Nothing like a nice dinner in Buenos Aires. And beautiful cheese plate made by Jen. Great job, it looks good. Some cab.
This has to be yours. That one's like half empty.
I gave you a normal size and I poured myself an Elliot size glass of wine.
So this is really me?